Hey folks, Dan Frio here, the rate update, where we're here to give you guys why and what's going on with mortgage rates. Okay, pretty sexy topic, I know, but if you're in the market, you're a realtor, you're a mortgage person, or you're a consumer looking to buy right now, it is very important. So that's what I do every day. I go over giving you the economic data coming out, trying to piece that together to put it in more common terms so you guys understand. Because the goal of the channel is to educate and inform you guys everything real estate. So let's get over to it. What do we got going on? So the first thing is yesterday I posted a housing inventory video and I'm getting blasted. I knew I would. Everybody's like, you're FOMO-ing real estate. Guys, do your own research. I apologize. I posted this video last night, but I forgot to put the link down below so you guys can do your own research. So please do, and then feel free if you want to go ahead and comment. But I'm just giving you the news. All right, so that's what we got there. Market summary. If you're new to the channel, I have a newsletter that goes out every morning and a special edition every Friday. You can subscribe down below. It's free. There's no cost. I don't sell the data. There's no strings attached. And you're going to get something that looks just like this. And it goes through and gives you all the information for the day, a little video, what's going on with the MBS market, news, opening bell news, and where rates are, plus an economic calendar. But don't stop coming back and visiting me so I can put this all into context for you. So let's get into, here's what I do. First thing I always do is I go to the markets and see what's going on in the stock market. Well, we got the Dow Jones down again 200 points. The S&P down 20 and the NASDAQ down, 61. So that's probably good news for the bond market. So let's get to the economic calendar. And the reason why I'm talking about the bond market is you'll find out here in a minute. So we got the economic calendar. The only thing out today is short-term energy outlook. Yeah, I'll look at that, but it's not going to be a big role. The other three pieces of the puzzle that's coming out the rest of the week are things that I'll be focused in on. Why? Well, the Federal Reserve has two mandates. One is full employment. The other is price stability. So because of those mandates, these are going to play a role. Okay, the first thing we see is crude oil inventory. Well, how does that play a role? Energy. How much we're paying at the pump. How much costs are going to go up. Just think how everything gets somewhere is by gas or diesel. It's right there. So if the inventory is way low, prices are going to go up even higher. Okay, so that's why we're going to focus in on that tomorrow. Remember, the other part was jobs, full employment. Well, here on Thursday, we have the initial jobless claims. That's how many people filed for the first time jobless claims. And then the last reading for Friday is an inflationary reading. It's consumer pricing, the CPI, how much consumers are paying extra for a basket of items. So there's really nothing today other than this, but this shouldn't really play a role in the market. Okay, so let's get on with mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are up across the board. Well, what really happened? Well, if you watched my video yesterday, I basically said there was a big move in the market, but I wasn't quite sure. Well, what happened was, doing all my research, is there was a flood of corporate bonds to the market. So what happens is mortgage rates are tied to the yield of a mortgage-backed security bond. Okay, it's a bond that trades on Wall Street. So what happened yesterday is we had a flood of corporate bonds come in. Well, you got to remember, mortgage-backed securities are a bond, government treasuries are a bond, and corporate bonds are bonds. So they all compete for the same money. So investors go in there and they look and they analyze and say, which one should I buy? Kind of like a stock. Well, yesterday, they pushed a lot of money into corporate bonds, pulling it away from mortgage-backed securities. That drove the price of mortgage-backed securities down and the yields up. And that's what we're seeing here. So let's go across the board where we ended yesterday so I can figure this out for you and then give you a direction on what's going to take place today and what my thoughts are for the rest of the week. So you go across here. These are mortgage rates published by Mortgage News Daily. Not me, not my bank, not any particular lender. This is just a survey of client or lenders all over the country in a specific scenario. But the reason why I post this chart, it's easy to read, as you can see. And the other thing is use the number or use the adjustments like you would the Dow Jones. And that's why I showed you the Dow Jones at the beginning. If the Dow's up, most likely your stocks are up. If the Dow's down, most likely your stocks are down. Same thing in here. If you haven't locked in your rate, okay, you're shopping around or you're waiting for your house to be built or you're looking for a house. If you haven't locked in, this is probably what's happening to your rate, or at least close to it, the adjustment for the day. So let's get on to it. The 30-year fixed rate now is coming in at 5.5, 5.5, up 0.06. We call that 6 basis points. Okay. The 15-year is 4.84, up 5 basis points. The 30-year jumbo is 4.75, up 4 basis points. I'm going to change my lingo around a little bit. The 5/1 ARM is up 4 basis points to 4.62, and the 30-year FHA and VA are both up 1 basis point at 4.84 and 4.9. Respectively. And then you have the chart down here. This is doom and gloom. You can see we're at the highest rates in the last 10 years. But the good news is down through here, the sentiment or the trend for today is positive. Why? There's really no news out. So hopefully things will calm down. Here's that bond I was talking about, the mortgage-backed securities. It's up 14. Let's see what it's doing. I'm going to refresh this, see if there's any moves. Up 14, stayed the same. Okay, so here's what's happening. When this number goes down, this is the price of the bond, mortgage-backed securities, the piece of your mortgage puzzle that is the biggest piece, okay? When this price goes up, yields go down. Okay, so mortgage, in this case, the yield would be your mortgage rate. So in this case, the rate would go down. You can see the chart down below. We've had a debacle over the last 6, 7, 8 months, just down, 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 down. Then all of a sudden we hit a bottom, okay? And then we've kind of bounced off of that, but the last couple of days have been pretty brutal. But I think that bottom that you see down here is going to play a role in this. I don't think we're going to get much worse than that. Okay, so basically this is what's going on in the MBS market. Again, as this chart goes down or the number goes down, rates go up. And today we're seeing it go up. So rates are going to come down just a little bit. They'll probably be down about 5 basis points, 0.05 across the board. Yesterday I called a 0.8 and I was off. Okay, but I'd rather be off in a good way than a bad way. All right, so that's that. So what do I do? Who am I? What do I do? How do I do things? Well, my name is Dan Frio. I'm a mortgage advisor. I basically am serving the entire country at this point. Me and my team actually is already moved over to the bank. We are now federally chartered, meaning we can help you anywhere in the country that you need help. So we had so many requests from New York and Idaho and all over the country that I had to make a move and figure out a game plan for you guys. And that's what we did. So here's our website. If you want to find out anything about me and my team, visit therateupdate.com. Here's all the information you need. But if you'd like to contact us, all that information is up above, or you can even chat with us. It's a live chat. Sometimes I'm on there. So if you see me on there, just say, hey, Dan, what's going on? And I promise you I'll reply. So that is it for today. We do have a special events today coming up. We have 2 live events, one coming up at 11 o'clock. Right here, Rick Helps. He's a realtor out in Arizona. So I just want to get a bead on how the West Coast is doing. We had Jeb Smith last week telling us, how things are going in Southern California. Now we have an expert out in the Arizona area. Then I reached out to a buddy of mine I've known for years. I just forgot about him. All those credit questions you have, who do you ask? Well, you can ask me or you can ask the credit guy. I've known Sam Parker for probably 15 years, I want to say, and he's the CEO of a credit restoration company. He's going to give us the entire insight, the back room, pulling the curtain away, everything you need to know about credit scores, and why it's so important. So I hope you join us today. Otherwise, I'll have those posted later this afternoon so you can revisit those and watch those at your convenience. So thank you so much for watching. God bless. Thank you so much for watching. I repeated myself. It's a blooper reel. I'll keep it on there. I will see you later this afternoon. Bye-bye.